My friend took advantage of my kindness until I finally had enough.
I had had it up to here, but once it got to there, I had had enough.
I knew this guy from primary school. Let's call him David. Obviously a fake name. We all got along well. We would hang out, chat, the typical type a friend thinks. But when his family moved away, we lost contact with each other. By the way, this comes from true madness on the r/OK storytime subreddit. So, skip forward many years. And I am living with myself in my first rental unit. A small one bedroom. This plays into the story. And one day I was grabbing some food and I walk into David. And I do mean walk into him. I see him and he sees me. It was like no time had passed and we're back to catching up, exchanging numbers, catching up, and we begin to hang out once more. Things are going great until it didn't.
Ain't that just the way it goes?
I get a call from him and he's clearly upset at his mother, which he was staying with, was him out. He needed a place to stay or to crash, so I offered my couch. The deal was simple. He would stay until he got under his feet underneath him, but until that time, he would give me $50 a fortnight towards food. He agreed to the terms and moved in. The thing is, the first month or so was going great. He paid on time, kept to himself, kept his music to a reasonable level, and would ask for small things, and me trying to be a good host would at times would get it. He would even tell me a week in advance if he was going anywhere. Even went halves on a PlayStation 2. Yep, that's how far back it was. Dang, dude. I remember when I got a PlayStation 2. My brother and I went halves on it. Dude, poor memory.
I also remember when I tricked my parents into getting me a PlayStation 2 because they didn't want me to have a system that could play mature games. And I was like, they made this one that you can't play those games on there.
Dude, the first game I played was Lego Star Wars.
Oh. That was the first game you played?
On the PlayStation 2, yeah.
Oh.
Anyways. And things changed. Slowly, he started paying less. His music got louder. Slowly, he starts to take over my place. The weeks advance become days. His requests from can I to I want soon stopped paying me altogether. His music got so loud, I got an official complaint from the real estate that I was renting through. His wants become demands. He stopped giving me advance, just telling me hours before, and be longer than he claimed. All while he's coming back with new clothes, new shoes, and stated he doesn't have any money, but would give me gifts like a shirt of a favorite band of mine, but that was too small for me, but would fit him like a charm. Oh boy. And here I am paying for food for two, paying electricity for two, and he's not putting a cent to it.
You know what I find when people are like, I don't have any money? It's because they keep spending it on.
Yo.
You keep spending your money on.
Yo.
That's why you don't have any. Stop it.
His mother and mine tried to convince me to get rid of him. Seeing what he was doing to me, I defended him. Yes, I'm an idiot, I know. The thing is, he always played the victim, the whole, oh, woe is me type. You know how those are. Oh, I can't find a place. Oh, I can't find a job. Oh, nobody gets me. Nobody understands. It's probably why his mom. No. He just witches and moans all day while sitting on his butt, listening to music of people wanting to hurt themselves. Yeah, he was into that type. The final straw came around Christmas. At this time, my mother lived in a different town than I was and was going to spend Christmas by herself. I was not going to let that happen, so I planned to spend the Christmas with her. And for 2 months, I was telling David about it, reminding him to be sure that nothing got planned for that week. He would assure me that he had nothing. Every week, I would do this, remind him, and he would still give me that, I got it, gah, response. 3 days before I needed to go, David tells me he is going the week to another town to spend the week with his friends. I was mad. Me. I've been telling you for weeks that I'm going to be out of town. Why did you do this? When this did happen?
Last week.
You didn't think to tell me until now? David goes on his woe is me tour once more.
No, I didn't. I didn't think about that. And it really sucks and it hurts me more than you. So stop it.
Me grinding my teeth. When are you going?
Thursday.
A day before I get to leave. Me. And when are you coming back?
Wednesday.
The day before I get back. I moan loudly.
Oh, damn it, we both did it.
Oh man,
dude,
it's actually better. It's actually better because they can't take our moans and use it against us.
That's crazy.
It almost sounded like this just one sound, and you guys made identical noises, so the waveforms stacked up and just amplified each
Yo,
other.
you literally said, I
crazy.
want to look good for my girl. Does that.
My God. That was a beautiful moment, fellas.
Me. Fine. Here's my key. My only key. You better be back on Wednesday, so help me, Lord above Almighty.
Yeah.
The week with my mother went great. And eventually, I get back on Wednesday. A day before I was meant. I go home. Door's locked. Okay, he must be down the street or something. I go to my real estate and ask for the spare key, making some excuse. The day comes and goes. David is a no-show. Okay, you must be away. He doesn't know I wouldn't be back until tomorrow, so I guess he figured I'd stay
he's
longer.
going crazy right now. Like, I can hear the frantic, like,
Thursday, no show. Friday, no show. Saturday, Sunday, no show. You get the idea. A week goes by and still nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. 3 weeks and still nothing. No calls, no texts, nothing. I would have taken a smoke signal at the time. I was done, just done. I took all his and just threw it out, all his more valuable things, as he still owed me. The next day, I just put it all in his junk in the bin. That day was a good day. Honestly, I was about to be like, when are you gonna take his stuff out? If he said, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a week after I told him multiple times, don't be gone that week, I'd be like, great, also take your stuff with you because you're not coming back.
Yeah, you could probably preemptively tell him to take his stuff with him, but also, is there no level of concern whatsoever? It's like, did we reach out at all? Like,
Ali says change the locks.
Is he okay?
Would we change the locks?
Yeah, change the locks.
But yeah, I agree with Dakota too.
If you're done, you're done. Like, this guy leaving that week shows that he's completely thoughtless and careless about you.
Also,
and you guys, but
also checking up
he?
because like the music, he was like listening to music that would want to harm oneself. You know, I mean, like some people, it's not really anything, but if that's something like a thought maybe he's going through or like he's putting himself in dangerous situations.
I don't know. He's like, I just got out there. Me and the boys are having a great time. So he stayed another 3 weeks.
I don't know. All right. The next day, I wake up to go to the kitchen to have my coffee. I turn and who is on my couch? Sleeping mother effing David.
Twist of the century right there.
With brand new dyed hairstyle, new clothes, brand name, new shoes, brand name, and my key on the coffee table. To go back, I was pissed. I went outside and I called my mother asking for advice. She just simply tells me, just let him go. I'll go back inside. He's awake, and I let him have it.
We're there for you! No calls, no text, nothing!
I just had some rage.
Nice.
I had to get out. I just went off on him while he was sitting there with the whole, how dare you talk to me that way, look, which is only fueling the rage I had. I just let him all out. Every little and major thing. The lies, the BS, everything. I laid it all out on the table. After vented and had my say, I asked if he has anything to say about himself, and he goes into his classic woe is me spill.
I didn't have any credit.
You could have asked your friends to use their phone. Credit, I know for our younger listeners, credit means you had to buy minutes on your cell phone, and he didn't have any minutes on his phone because back in the day, you had to pay for minutes to call people.
Yeah, my battery, I don't know.
It's called a charger. Every excuse he gives, I shoot it down hard. He got nothing but excuses. No apologies. No form of taking any responsibilities. Nothing. But the same crap I've had heard a million times. I was done.
You know I don't have to put up with you. My friends have offered that I can stay with them for free.
Good! Go leech on them, in fact. I'll give him a 20. I don't know why. I just wanted him out of there. Here, go take it and just go.
Oh, dude, sweet. Yeah. Peace.
I thought that by the end of it, God only knows how wrong I am.
He goes to his bros and he's like, dude, she paid me $20 to break up with her.
Yo.
Crazy, dude.
I had to break up with her.
She paid me $20 to leave.
Dude, single and $20? Oh.
Dude, I'm about to go buy minutes for my phone.
I can actually call you guys now. About a couple of weeks later, I got a call from a mobile number that I didn't recognize. So I answer it. Hello?
Oh, hey, dude. Listen, I was wondering if you could pay me out for that PlayStation.
No.
Well, how come?
Because you owe me money.
Okay, how about I pay you out and then you send me the PlayStation?
No, you owe me money.
What does that mean?
We do this for minutes until finally I get another voice. I guess David's friends. His friend explained how David explained to them how he didn't owe me any money. I explained the deal that we had, how he was nothing more than a leech, and then he would do the same to him. Eventually, we come to an agreement. If they want the PlayStation, he needed to do the following: pay what he owed and pay me out. He tells me he will get back with me. They never did. In mind, he forfeited his ownership of it, and it was mine afterwards. I later sold it to get a PlayStation 3.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
With the power of it in hindsight, he didn't ask about anything else. Not about his clothes, his stereo, nothing. Just the PlayStation. Clearly, I know where his mindset was. Months go by without another word. I come across his mother, who we are still on good terms with, even to this day. I ask, how are things? How things were going? And she tells me she's sickened to the core. David got a girl pregnant and did a bolt.
Oh, no. Oh my God.
Smash and dash?
The guy who runs from all his responsibilities ran from more responsibility. Ran from what might be considered the responsibility. crazy.
And she had the kid and hasn't met her first grandkid yet. She eventually did, thank the goodness. David tried to contact me twice, no doubt trying to get in my good graces again. He tried to do it first with my sister. I told her to block his butt. He tried to book a face. I blocked him within seconds. Burn a bridge with me. The thing is charcoal. By the way, don't burn bridges with us. Please go to our podcast. Please search up OK Storytime on your favorite podcast platform, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, wherever you listen to. And we're there with stories as crazy as this one. So please give us a chance. Please don't burn the bridge. Build it. And yeah, I would have left this fool like the second he wasn't paying. Last I heard of him, he was crashing on someone else's place. Still blaming the world, still being a worthless dead waste of space. What makes it bad is that after him, I had a serious distrust to any of my friends coming around or even staying even for a night. Oh, I was so guarded, so distrusting because of one bad experience, but time is a good healer, and that wall has crumbled somewhat. I still have some issues to get through, trust, but I'm working through it. Anyways, I just needed to let this one out. Thanks for everyone for reading it this far.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we allow people to stay in our lives inexplicably almost when it's, you know, it's quite clear that they are no help, nothing really but just a negative force in our lives, and you're more than welcome to cut those people off. You know?